Call the council meeting to order tonight, and tonight we'll be led in invocation by Chief of Staff and City Clerk Deborah Owens of the City Council, and then after the invocation we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. So at this time I'd ask everyone to please rise.
Dear Heavenly Father, we gather tonight to address matters of city governance and working with each other to strengthen our sense of community. We ask for your wisdom and guidance. We also come tonight with a deepened sense of grief from the recent news of the loss of one of our Special Forces in Sioux Falls. He is Special Forces Engineer Rob Rolfing. He suffered fatal wounds in Baghdad on Saturday. Father, we ask that you would comfort all those in a state of grief with the loss of Rob, but we especially pray for Rob's parents, Rex and Margie Rolfing of Sioux Falls. Help us to reach out not only to the Rolfings in their time of loss, but to all families who also have suffered the loss of a loved one, and to those families in our community who still have loved ones overseas. Help us, Lord, to be a family to those who are persevering with the prolonged absence of their family members. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll get started tonight. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Move for approval.
Kavanaugh, is there a second?
Second, Brown.
Brown seconded. Other motions? Seeing no other motions, all in favor of the motion to approve the consent agenda, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present voted. The consent agenda has been approved 8-0. Is there a motion to approve the regular agenda? So moved. Knutson and Jameson seconded. Further motions? Seeing no further motions, all in favor of the motion to approve the regular agenda will vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present voted. The regular agenda has been approved 8-0. Now is the time that we set aside time for public input. Anyone that wishes to address the council for a period of 5 minutes may do so at this time. Is anyone wishing to address the council? I see no one coming forward, so with that, we'll move into the regular agenda. Item number 8.
Conditional use permit appeal 2007-04-11, corner of 22nd and Sertoma. The conditional use permit was to change existing home to a daycare center. The Planning Commission denied the conditional use permit.
Good evening, Mike Cooper, Planning and Building Services. This conditional use permit was appealed to the City Council by the petitioner. They are required to post signs on the property to notify the public of the hearing, and that was not done. So we are requesting a deferral of this to the July 16th City Council meeting, and the property will be properly posted for that meeting.
Okay. Is there a motion to defer until July 16th?
I so move.
Knutson moved. Is there a second?
Second, Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh seconded. Further comments on the motion to defer until July 16th? I see no further comments. All in favor of the motion to defer to July 16th? Vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present voted. Item number 8 has been deferred 8-0 until July 16th. Item number 9.
New 2007-08 retail malt beverage license for Philanthropy Promotions, Inc., J&L Harley-Davidson, to be operated at 2601 West 60th Street North, with the conditional use permit being approved on 5/2/07. Number 10 is new 2007-08 retail malt beverage license for Cynthia Evans, latitude 44, to be operated at 201 North Weber Avenue, with the conditional use permit being approved on 6/6/07. 11 is new 2007 retail wine license for Cynthia Evans, latitude 44, to be operated at 201 North Weber Avenue, with the conditional use permit being approved on 6/6/07. 12, new 2007-08 retail malt beverage license for Lynn's China Buffet of Sioux Falls, Inc., China Buffet, to be operated at 3408 Southwestern Avenue, with a conditional use permit being approved on 5/2/07. 13, special one-day liquor license request for Sioux Falls Canaries Professional Baseball Club, LLC, Sioux Falls Canaries, to be held on July 16th through the 17th of 2007 for hosting events with the American Association in Suites 7 and 8.
Okay, thank you. Lori Bossman with the City Finance Office, representing items 9 through 13. On item 9, I would like to add a stipulation that an inspection be completed by Building Services. And item 10 and 11 also requesting that final inspections be done by Fire and Building Services. I can answer questions on 9 through 13, or I do have the applicants here tonight as well.
Are there any questions, Lori, on items 9 through 13? Any questions for on that? Are there any, is anyone in the audience would like to address the council on any item from 9 to 13? Not? We'll close it to council discussion or action.
Move for approval, Jameson.
Jameson moved. Is there a second? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Excuse me.
Good evening. Fran Stenberg from Union Gospel Mission. In regards to the 10 and 11, we've been here before and talked about this, and I'd like to just bring up one more point about the liquor license across the street from us at the Union Gospel Mission. It's my understanding that where there is a church or that type of thing, that there are some kind of qualifications and so forth. I'd like to just point out one thing to you all, and that is getting some statistics and so forth, and we do a fair amount of things for our great city, but there's one point in there, chapel attendance. We are an extension, we are an arm of the church. We have about 58 different churches who come and do the nightly chapel services. And so what we're doing is presenting, having a liquor license at our front door. And just to give you a little bit of an example, if you took a local church, our statistics are 22,299 people attend the chapel service at the mission last year. And if you would consider that as a part of the church, and you divide that by 52 weeks, you have 427 people attending a worship service every morning. And so what we're asking is that it would be denied on the fact that it is an extension or an arm of the church. And that's about all I have to say. Do you have any questions?
Questions of Fran? Items number 10, 11. Okay, thank you, Fran. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Others that wish to address the council on any of the items from 9 through 13?
Good evening. My name is James Simcoe. I'm an attorney representing Cynthia Evans in latitude 44. And I guess the only thing I would say is in response to Mr. Stenberg's comments is, and I've got maps, and I'm not sure whether you've got copies of those as well. We've been through the conditional use process. We've determined that the Planning Commission has determined that this use fits within the neighborhood with the surrounding properties. And there are several establishments already in existence right around this area. And do you guys, were you provided with the maps that we submitted?
I wasn't. James.
Is there a way I can use the overhead projector and I can just project that up there?
Steve, you know.
The red dot represented on that screen is the Union Gospel Mission. And then around that, all the green dots represent establishments that sell beer, wine, and or liquor. The ones highlighted on the left in yellow have off-sale alcohol. And so I don't know if this is the first time they've brought up the issue of being a church, and I don't profess to know what their organization does better than they do. But it certainly, we've addressed the use issue, and I think tonight we're dealing with the licensing issue is a different thing. And I want to make sure that the council is aware, and I think you are, that this is not a liquor license. This is retail beer and retail wine. Does anybody have any questions?
Questions, James? None. Thank you very much. Others that wish to address the council? If council so wishes to approve items 9 through 13 in one vote, we'd need the motion to be made with the stipulations that were laid out with Lori's.
Mr. Chairman, I have a question for staff. Is there any prohibition against location of a beer or wine license near a house of worship?
Not through the alcohol licensing portion. We should probably check with planning on the planning portion.
The conditional use permit that went through the Planning Commission did meet all of our city requirements. They were required to notify the adjacent property owners. School, churches, and parks have to be notified. And the Planning Commission did recommend the stipulations, which I believe included a one-year review in 08. Okay. But yes, it did meet all of our conditional use permit requirements.
So in other words, there is no prohibition in our ordinance that
No,
would distance a retail beer or wine license from a church?
that's correct.
Thank you.
Further questions? Not, is there a motion to,
I so
with the stipulations?
with the stipulations Lori stated.
Okay. Knutson moved with motion to approve with the stipulations. Is there a second?
Second, Brown.
Brown seconded. Further comments? Not, all in favor of the motion to approve with the stipulations will vote yes. Those opposed will vote no.
Council members Knutson,
Yes.
Litz,
Yes.
Staggers,
Yes.
Benninga,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Costello,
Yes.
Jamison,
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present have voted. Items 9 through 13 have been approved 8-0 with stipulations. Item 14.
Deferred action, second reading, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, providing supplemental appropriations, 2007 cooperative agreements for mosquito control health.
Judy Buseman, Health Director. This ordinance provides the budget supplement for the mosquito control. These funds are coming from both Lincoln County and Minnehaha County for the programs that we operate for them. They're very similar amounts as to last year. Lincoln County's has gone down a little bit because they bought the equipment with their funds last year and that we house for them. And Minnehaha's has gone up, as you recall, that we're doing some work now or near the small communities in Minnehaha County that we had not been doing. So they've moved that budget into the cooperative agreement and for the city.
Questions of Judy on item number 14? Not, others that wish to address the council on item number 14? We'll close the council discussion or action.
Move for approval, Benninga.
Benninga moved. Is there a second?
Second, Jameson.
Jamison seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion to approve item 14 will vote yes. Those opposed will vote no.
Council members Knutson,
Yes.
Litz,
Yes.
Staggers,
Yes.
Benninga,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Costello,
Yes.
Jamison,
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 14 has been approved 8-0. Item 15.
Second reading, major amendment 2007-04-03, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, amending Chapter 15.45.070, Planned Development Districts, allowing changes in land use as reflected in the revised sub-area regulations, South Bedford Avenue, between East 41st Street and East 42nd Street to allow for a dance studio. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This petition is being submitted by Ronning Enterprises. This is part of Brady Estates East development. This particular land area is about 1 acre in size. It is currently approved for either office or multifamily residential land use, and the petitioner is requesting approval to allow a dance studio application to move forward on this property.
Questions of Mike on item number 15? Others who wish to address council on item number 15? Motion by the council to approve.
Move to approve.
Costello, is there a second?
Second, Litz.
Litz seconded. Further comments? See no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve item 15, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 15 has been approved 8-0. Item 16.
Second reading, rezone 2007-05-17, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 1210 and 1212 West 28th Street to allow the property to be used as theme house student housing and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is the first of a number of petitions tonight submitted by Augustana College for potential expansion of their campus area. This property is an existing duplex. It's currently owned by the college, and it is proposed for future student housing, and that use would be required to come back through with a conditional use permit application and a separate public hearing. The Planning Commission has looked at this, as well as staff, and it does make sense to look at a logical expansion of the campus area, and is being recommended for approval tonight.
Questions of Mike on item number 16? Others that wish to address the council on item 16? Is there a motion by the council to approve?
Move for approval, Jamison.
Jamison moved. Is there a second?
Second, Litz.
Let's second it. Further comments? Kevin?
Mike, how many students would be housed in this?
The preliminary information that we received from the school is that they're going to be requesting for up to 7, but we would have to look at that on it more specific and look at the number of bedrooms or parking, those kind of things is what we would look at before we make that determination.
I'm just going to ask if off-street parking would be an issue here.
Yes, we look at the overall campus parking situation as part of the review.
Thank you.
Further questions of Mike on item 16? We've got a motion been made and seconded to approve. Further questions? No further questions. All in favor of the motion to approve, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 16 has been approved 8-0. Item 17.
Second reading, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, amending Appendix B of the revised ordinances of the city by amending the definition of personal services. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is a request to amend our zoning ordinance and change the definition of personal services to include dance studio. Personal services are allowed in office zoning districts as well as commercial zoning districts. Currently, the definition of personal services includes uses such as laundry, dry cleaning, photography studio, art studio, beauty shop, barber shop, shoe repair, health clubs, clothing rental, those types of uses. And we're starting to see interest, as in one of the previous items that you considered tonight, for dance studios. These are not areas that we think would be detrimental to neighborhoods, and they would be reviewed on a case-by-case basis. And so we're asking that you consider that tonight, and that has also been recommended for approval by the Planning Commission.
Further questions?
Yeah, Mike, just to clarify, did you say that if this is passed, personal services would just be able to be in the office and commercial?
Yes.
Okay. Where can they be now without them being included?
Well, right now, though, they are allowed in office and commercial but they do not include the dance studio as the definition.
But I mean, if somebody, right, before we pass this ordinance, if somebody wants to have a dance studio, where can they have it?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. Mhm.
They can do that in commercial zoning districts.
So, nowhere else?
That's correct.
So this is going to give them office?
It'll give them more
additional-
flexibility
Okay.
as far as locations.
Okay.
Yep.
Further questions of Mike on item 17? Others that wish to address the council on item number 17?
I move for approval.
Knutson moved. Is there a second?
Second, Costello.
Costello seconded. Further comments on the motion to approve? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion to approve, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 17 has been approved, 8-0. Item 18.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0324, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 85th Street and South Minnesota Avenue to reflect the future land use allocations of the 2015 land use map and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This property is approximately 80 acres in size, and it's located in the northeast corner of 85th Street and Minnesota Avenue. The City Council has previously approved the annexation and land use amendment for this property. The applicant is now proposing to rezone this that will include approximately 6 acres for future drainage, detention, for residential, approximately 30 acres, approximately 11 acres of office, about 19 acres for commercial, and the balance will be for right-of-way, including a section of the South Dakota Highway 100 corridor that will extend through the southeast corner of this property. The recommendation is to approve the rezoning.
Questions of Mike on item 18? Others that wish to address the council on item number 18? Is there a motion to approve by the council?
Move to approve, Litz.
Litz moved. Is there a second?
Second, Brown.
Brown seconded. Further comments on the motion? There being none, all in favor of the motion to approve item 18, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 18 has been approved 8-0. Item 19.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0426, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 1413 South Menlo Avenue to relocate an existing private club, a hospital ladies auxiliary, from 1104 South Menlo Avenue to the subject property and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is a request by Sanford Medical to relocate the ladies' hospital auxiliary to this location. It's an existing single-family residential structure, and the recommendation is to approve this rezoning.
Questions of Mike on item number 19? Others who wish to address council on item 19? Motion to approve.
Move to approve, Brown.
Brown moved. Is there a second?
Second, Benninga.
Benninga seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion to approve item 19 will vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
All members present have voted. Item 19 has been approved 8-0. Item 20.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0502, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at northeast corner of East 57th Street and South Dakota Highway 11 to allow...
Be noted that Councilmember Jameson is going to be excused from item number 20.
To allow the subdivision and development of commercial uses and to conserve a section of wetland and drainage land and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is a parcel that's approximately 50 acres in size, located north of 57th Street and east of Highway 11. This parcel has also been previously approved by the City Council for the annexation and the land use amendment. And the applicant is now requesting a zoning change. Approximately 45 of the 50 acres will be zoned for future commercial development, and the balance will be maintained for drainage purposes as RC recreation conservation.
Questions of Mike on item number 20? Others who wish to address the council on item number 20? Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve Litz.
Let's move. Is there a second?
Second, Bennigan.
Bennigan seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion to approve will vote yes. Those opposed vote no.
Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present have voted, 7 yes, 1 excused. Item 21.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0503, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 1201 South Lyons Avenue to construct a 127-unit extended stay hotel with accessory parking and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This property is approximately 2 acres in size. It's currently undeveloped, and the petitioner is proposing to rezone this to allow the extended stay hotel. The information that we've received shows that this would be a value place hotel, and it does fit in with our 2015 plan as far as the accessibility from the interstate. There are other similar uses within this area, and the recommendation is to approve this rezoning.
Questions to Mike on item number 21? Others that wish to address the council on item number 21? Not, council members, is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve Litz. Second, Jameson.
Jameson seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in motion to approve will vote yes. Those opposed vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present voted. Item 21 has been approved 8-0. Item 22.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0504, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property east of I-229 between 60th Street North and East Benson Road from AG Agricultural District to the C4 Planned Commercial District for the purpose of future subdivision and development of light industrial uses and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is a petition by Sioux Falls Development Foundation. This is an area that's going to be developed as Park 8. It's approximately 162 acres in size. And we would like to amend this petition tonight to rezone it to the I-1 Light Industrial District, which is, I think, the way that it actually went through the Planning Commission hearing. But we somehow got our information mixed up. But the request is actually to go to I-1, so we would request that as an amendment to this action tonight.
Questions of Mike on item 22. Others who wish to address the council on item number 22. Can we get a motion to approve, and then we'll do the amend?
Move to approve Litz.
Let's move.
Second, Jameson.
Jameson second. Further amendments?
Mr. Mayor, move to amend to strike to the C4 Planned Commercial District and amend in the I-1 Light Industrial District.
Motion by Brown to amend. Is there a second?
Second, Jameson.
Jameson seconded. Further comments on the motion to amend? Being no further comments, all in favor of the motion to amend will vote yes. Those opposed vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Brown's motion to amend has been approved, 8-0. Now we're back to the main motion as amended. Further comments on the motion to the main motion as amended? Not all in favor to approve item 22 as amended will vote yes. Those opposed will vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
Item 22 has been approved, 8-0 as amended. Item 23.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0508, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at East 60th Street North and North Sycamore Avenue for the purpose of future subdivision and development of light industrial uses and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is approximately 35 acres adjacent to the previous item. This is a privately owned area, currently being developed by Runge Enterprises for future light industrial development, and the recommendation is to rezone this as well.
Questions of Mike on item number 23? Others who wish to address the council on item 23? Is there a motion to approve by the council?
Move to approve. Brown.
Brown moves. Is there a second?
Second, Jameson.
Jameson seconded. Further comments on that motion? Seeing none, all in favor of the motion to approve item 23, I vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present voted. Item 23 has been approved 8-0. Item 24.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0510, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 1924 South Prairie Avenue to expand the college campus and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is an existing vacant lot owned by Augustana College, proposed for future expansion. At this time, there's been no specific plans presented to us, but again, there will be a conditional use permit process required before any final construction would be approved on this property.
Questions of Mike? Others who wish to address the council on item number 24? Is there a motion to approve by the council?
I so move. Knutson.
Knutson moved. Is there a second?
Second, Benninga.
Bennigan seconded. Further comments on the motion to approve? Seeing no comments, all in favor of the motion to approve, will vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present voted. Item 24 has been approved 8-0. Item 25.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0512, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 2324 South Summit Avenue to expand the college campus and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is a vacant lot owned by Augustana College, proposed for future expansion. The last two aerial photos are actually out of date. They do show structures, but they are currently vacant. Again, we don't have any specific use in mind, but it is a logical expansion of their campus, and the recommendation is to approve. And again, I'll reiterate that a conditional use permit would be required for this property.
Questions of Mike on item number 25? Others that wish to address the council on item 25? Is there a motion to approve by the council? Further comments?
Move for approval, Benninga.
Bennigan moves. Is there a second? Second. Kavanaugh seconded. Further comments? I see no further comments, so all in favor of the motion to approve, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 25 has been approved 8-0. Item 26.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0511, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 1939 South Summit Avenue to expand the college campus and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This again is an existing vacant lot owned by Augustana College for future expansion of their campus.
Questions of Mike on item 26? Others that wish to address the council on item number 26? Is there a motion by the council to approve?
Move for approval, Jameson.
Jameson moved. Is there a second?
Second, Benninga.
Bennigan seconded. Further comments? I see no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve, will vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers? Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 26 has been approved 8-0. Item 27.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0514, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 2408 South Summit Avenue for use as a college-owned theme house for student housing, and an application for a conditional use permit will be submitted for the next Planning Commission meeting, and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is an existing single-family dwelling owned by Augustana College, and they are proposing to apply for a conditional use permit for up to 5 students at this location.
Questions of Mike on item number 27? Bob?
Mike, I see on this one and the next one, it says applicants and owners, and Eugene Marco has been consistent as an applicant, and this one here as owner. Is Elmer Smolniski the owner of these two next properties?
Is what now?
Elmer Smolniski, the owner of the next two properties, this
Well-
one and the next one.
I guess I'm not sure what the actual ownership structure is at this point, but
Do you want to come up to the podium and identify yourself and give the address, please? Your name and address.
I
Thank
believe that they're acquired by Augustana, but we have somebody here that confirmed that.
I'm Lauren Kepsel. I'm the retired Vice President of Finance for Augustana College. This property was acquired from Elmer Smolniski on June 1st.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you. Further questions, Mike, on item 27? Others wish to address the council? Item 27. Is there a motion to approve by the council?
Move for approval, Benninga.
Second, Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh seconded. Bennigan and Kavanaugh seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion to approve item 27, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson,
Yes.
Litz,
Yes.
Staggers,
Yes.
Benninga,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Costello,
Yes.
Jameson,
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 27 has been approved 8-0. Item 28.
Second reading, rezone 2007-05-15, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 2404 South Summit Avenue for use as a college-owned theme house for student housing, and a conditional use permit will be submitted for the next Planning Commission meeting, and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is an existing residential structure owned by Augustana College, and they are proposing to submit a conditional use permit for up to 7 students at this location.
Questions of Mike on item number 28? Others that wish to address the council on item number 28? Is there a motion to approve by the council?
Move for approval, Jameson.
Jameson moves. Second.
Second, Benninga.
Bennigan seconded. Further comments? See no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve item 28 will vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson,
Yes.
Litz,
Yes.
Staggers,
Yes.
Benninga,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Costello,
Yes.
Jameson,
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 28 has been approved 8-0. Item 29.
Second reading, rezone 2007-05-16, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 2404 South Euclid Avenue for use as a college-owned theme house for student housing, and a conditional use permit will be submitted for the next Planning Commission meeting, and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is an existing residential structure owned by Augustana College, and they are proposing to request a conditional use permit at this location for up to 4 students.
Questions of Mike on item number 29? Others that wish to address the council on item 29? Not. Close it to council discussion or action. Is there a motion to approve?
Move for approval.
Kavanaugh moved. Is there a second?
Second, Brown.
Brown seconded. Further comments? See no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve will vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson,
Yes.
Litz.
Yes.
Staggers.
Yes.
Benninga.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Costello.
Yes.
Jameson.
Yes.
Kavanaugh.
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 29 has been approved 8-0. Item number 30.
Second reading, rezone 2007-05-18, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 600 North Main Avenue to provide for a mixed-use urban downtown development titled Uptown at Falls Park, and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This property is approximately 2 acres in size in the area of 4th and Main. It is part of the proposed Uptown at Falls Park development, and this rezoning request is to make it consistent with the balance of the property to the east, which is also C3 Central Business District zoning.
Questions of Mike on item number 30? Others? Go ahead, Bob Litz.
Mike, you said property east, are you talking about Sioux Steel?
Property east of this over to Phillips Avenue. If we can, yes, I'm sorry. I meant over to Phillips Avenue, yes. Yep.
Have we done this type of rezone on these properties
We've rezoned areas in the downtown to central business district.
But not right in the uptown district. We're going to be doing this to all the uptown district pretty soon.
Yes. To make it all consistent eventually,
Thanks.
as we go up along Main Avenue.
Further questions, Mike, on item 30? Others that wish to address the council on item 30? Not. Is there a motion to approve?
I so move. Knutson.
Knutson moved. Is there a second?
Second, Litz.
Litz seconded. Further comments? I see no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve item 30 will vote yes. Those opposed vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 30 has been approved 8-0. Item 31.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0521, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at East 85th Street and South Kiwanis Avenue for the development of a church, classrooms, preschool, daycare, garage, and the potential development of any permitted special, conditional, or accessory use allowed in the S institutional district and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
It'll be noted that Councilmember Jameson will be excused from the discussion and vote on item number 31. Go ahead, Mike.
This is about a 10-acre site south of 85th Street, and it's adjacent to existing rural water towers. The applicant is the Living World Free Lutheran Church, and they are proposing to establish a new campus on this property. Recommendation is to approve the zoning change.
Questions of Mike on item 31? Others that wish to address the council on item 31? Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve, Costello.
Costello moved. Is there a second?
Second, Litz.
Let's second it. Further comments? I see no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve item 31, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 31 has been approved 8-0. Item 32.
Second reading, rezone 2007-0427, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, rezoning property at 1305 West 18th Street from the Sioux Valley Hospital Campus Plan Development District to the Sanford USD Medical Center Plan Development District, to rename the Plan Development District and amending the official zoning map of the City of Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission recommends approval.
This is a petition to change the name of the Plan Development District. This does not amend the boundaries. All it does is change the name from Sioux Valley Hospital to Sanford USD Medical Center Plan Development District.
Questions of Mike on item number 32. Others that wish to address the council on item 32. Is there a motion by the council?
Move to approve. Brown.
Brown moved. Is there a second?
Second, Costello.
Costello seconded. Further comments? See no further comments. All in favor of the motion to approve item 32, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Council members Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present have voted. Item 32 has been approved 8-0. Item 33.
First reading, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, approving the lease of city property to the University of South Dakota.
Judy Buseman, Health Director. As identified, this ordinance is to establish a lease of space for USD Dental Hygiene Program, which would be in the new city-county building adjacent to the current space identified for Falls Community Health Dental Clinic at this place. This is as much a partnership between the three entities of USD, the Falls Community Health, and the Delta Dental Philanthropic Fund, who will actually be funding the construction. This is unfinished space at this time, so this would be an additional project into the new building, which kind of co-locates, as we talked about many services being for clients served at that building. Delta Dental Fund will fund the construction, and then, or excuse me, the City of Sioux Falls will fund the initial construction, and then Delta Dental will pay back that fund over the 10 years of the project at 6% interest. The really support for between these three entities is because there is still a lack of available dental services for many Medicaid, Medicare, and folks without dental insurance. Currently, the level of Medicaid kids eligible for dental services that are getting services right about 30%. So we really look to boost that, because the kind of care that will be provided by USD in this will both be dental hygiene, but then that preventative and exams kind of service. So this should really be an augmentation to the Ronald McDonald van that comes also to the schools here in town. Through this lease, they will be constructing 6 operatories, and one of the partnership processes that will occur, and there'll be additional workspace, this is identified and constructed in the same design as the current dental operatories that are being constructed for Falls Community Health. So should there be a time that they no longer occupy that space, this would be, again, in the same design. It's actually an extension just of that unit. If it had been designed that way originally, this would be the function of that process. During the time of their leasing this space, they have also allowed that should they have days off, holidays, as we know students don't operate quite like Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And as they have vacations, days off, we will be able to have volunteer dentists in that space utilizing their equipment. That would be at our cost, just like we have volunteer dentists coming into our facility now. But all other operational costs for USD will be funded by the university, so all of the costs for the supplies, equipment, et cetera, will be at no expense to the city for provision of this service. And that's really what the advantage is to the city. We will be more than doubling dental hygiene and exams to of that level in the kind of the under the confines of the same co-location, but at no expense to the city, because USD will cover their operational costs, all the facility maintenance and utilities. The current identified time of start of this project would be January of '08, that they would be able to occupy that building. This project will link, the clients. They will look at it as, in a sense, a seamless service. The phone calls, et cetera, would be answered by a receptionist that would be answering. Depending on which number they're answering, I kind of looked at it like the co-location of Sioux Falls Federal Credit Union and Sioux Empire when they had their co-location on the east side. You went to the drive-up window, and it would, you just identified who you were being served. This would be the same. You would walk up to the reception, and as you identified it, either receptionist might assist you. We will also have all of the same sliding fee and charges, so they will be operating under the same discounted and same fees that we operate under, which again is another benefit to these clients. So as we look at the availability of resources, one might say, why co-locate with us? I look at it as the advantage. Again, it's in one place. It's not in a mall where anybody might be looking for discounted service. It's really targeted for the population that we'd be ready to serve. Currently, if we'd be comparing other dental clinics to ours, we have 2 dentists and 1 hygienist. This will give us in a sense, like I said, that more of a ratio of hygienists to the clients that would be available, the service would be available. I think this will make the difference in the lives of clients at Falls Community Health. Currently, we are anticipating that the estimated cost, and right now you have a copy of the first lease because we didn't have all the costs identified, and we're not making a change at this time until the project would be complete and we have final costs. But right now we're anticipating that cost for construction will be $233,000. Again, that would be, we'd start with payments back on that in January of 2008, and they would be paid on an annual basis. We have added language into the ordinance because in June, as we learned of this, talked with our contractor, he identified that we'd have 6 days of significant drilling to the point of business disruption is the way he identified it. He was quite descriptive to the building committee and said that anything we could do to move the project forward so that they could drill fast in a timely manner before we occupied the building would be to all of the best interests of the people who would be working or seeking services for that week or a little better than a week. So this is the reason for the shortened posting date, process added to the ordinance also.
Yeah, Judy, I was curious, you mentioned this would be open to Medicare, Medicaid, and also people without dental insurance. I'm just curious, do you happen to know how many people in South Dakota do not have dental insurance?
I haven't read the statistics real recently, but where we look at about 8% of the people not having medical insurance in South Dakota, 8 to 9%, it's more than double that. It's more like 30% because people even that are offered dental insurance don't take it at that time. Sometimes they take medical insurance, but they leave out their dental insurance.
Other questions of Judy on item number 33? Not. Is there a motion set to second reading for June 9th?
So moved, Jameson.
Jameson moved. Is there a second?
Second, Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh seconded. Motion been made and seconded to set the hearing date for July 9th for item 33. No further discussion. All in favor of that motion to set the hearing date, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present and voted. That hearing date has been set for July 9th for item 33. Item 34.
First reading, an ordinance of the City of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, amending the revised ordinances of the city to provide the firefighters' pension fund with a retirement pension option that is substantially similar to an option currently available to the employees' retirement system.
Bill O'Toole from the Human Resources Department. This ordinance revision is in front of you by way of a recommendation from the Firefighters Pension Fund Board of Trustees. And basically what this ordinance allows is that in the event a retiree who was elected a joint and survivor form of payment and his or her named beneficiary were both pass away, before receiving an amount equal to their contributions that they've made during their career and the benefit payments that they've received, that it would allow them to pass that on to a named beneficiary. Right now, there is no provision to allow for that in the ordinance, and that's what this recommendation is to accomplish. Now, a couple of things had to happen before we got to this point. The first is, since this does represent a benefit change within the pension plan, the actuary did a evaluation to determine the cost of this change, and since they reported to the plan that the likelihood of the event that the retiree and beneficiary were to both pass away before receiving an amount equal to those contributions that they'd made were so remote that they did not believe there was any measurable way to identify that. And the second thing that had to occur was that the members had to vote on this provision. And on May 22nd, we did hold a membership vote, and the members did approve of this change. We also have in the audience today a member of the Firefighters Pension Board of Trustees. If you have any specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah, Bill, I was 100% voted in favor of this, but in our notes here, we have down only 59 voted.
Right.
Why so few?
You know, I'm not really sure. Notice went out to all the members that there was going to be a vote. You know, we don't have typically high percentage turnouts when it comes to these kind of votes, but I think obviously of those that did vote, everybody understood what was happening here. It's kind of a no-brainer, so to speak.
Further questions of Bill on item 34? Bob?
Bill, does this compare with other plans for survivors and that type thing?
It is identified this way in the employees' retirement system. Interestingly enough, I can't really answer the question as to why the firefighter was different than the employees' retirement system in this regard. But the language that you see in terms of the change is taken directly from the employees' retirement system to accomplish the same benefit.
Okay, thank you.
Kevin?
So then would the police retirement, their pension fund, that's a separate one as well, right?
The employees' retirement system covers both the general employees and the police division employees.
Thank you.
Bob,
I'd like to call on the firefighter that's present to come forward, please.
Randy Farland. I'm a member of the Firefighters Pension Board.
Randy, I'm inclined to vote for this here. How do you feel about it?
I think it's a worthwhile change, you know, even though the likelihood of it happening are remote. If a member and their spouse both die, it'd be nice for a named beneficiary to be able to get what they've contributed.
I wanted to give you a forum. Thank you for coming forward.
Thank you.
Are there
Yes, yeah, I asked Bill about the 59 vote. Is there any way in the future to maybe have kind of ongoing voting? So I just assumed that you had just one meeting and 59 people showed up and voted for it. Is that the way that worked?
Normally, we vote at City Hall, and the members that are on duty are the ones who normally vote. The other ones are either away doing other things and they don't come to the vote.
In other words, is it possible to maybe have a vote like this over, I don't know, 2 days or something to provide more opportunity? Or
Yeah, whenever we run a pension vote, we have to have an election day, but I always have an absentee process about a week prior to the election day to catch everybody to come in to do it that way.
Okay.
Other questions on item 34? Not, is there a motion at the hearing date for August 13th for the second hearing on item 34?
So moved, Litz.
Let's move. Is there a second?
Second, Costello.
Costello, seconded. Further comments? Not. All those in favor of setting the hearing date for August 13th for the second reading on item 34, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
All members present vote. The hearing date has been set for August 13th, the second reading on item 3480. Item 35.
A resolution approving the naming of the trailhead along the bike trail to Elman Park Trailhead and authorizing the mayor to sign a conditional gifting agreement for a future cash gift for the development of Elman Park Trailhead along the Sioux Falls Bike Trail.
Good evening, Don Kearney with Parks and Recreation. Tonight we're extremely pleased about the resolution before you that would specifically name a parcel of land that we own as the Elman Park Trailhead. The photo or the exhibit we have up there today is certainly not indicative of that, but we did want to have it available for graphic presentation. The land that we're talking about is the land immediately north of West 12th Street and immediately east of the Big Sioux River. Some of you may remember this site as the site where the Big Sioux River water slide used to be located. The resolution before you tonight was prompted by the proposed gift to the Community Foundation and then to the City of Sioux Falls by the Elman family of nearly $750,000. To give you a little background on this project, Mr. Bob Elman approached us roughly a year ago about doing a trail project in this area in memory of his late brother Jim. After talking with Mr. Elman, we determined that this would be a great opportunity to provide much-needed restrooms on the other trail-related support facilities on what we call the west side of the Greenway, where it's a little more primitive. We don't have all the additional parklands like you do from Falls Park through Yankton Trail Park, where you have other support facilities like drinking fountains and restrooms and those types of things. So it's a great fit. After a few meetings with Mr. Elman, we were able to come up with a concept plan that you see on the screen tonight. That plan met with the Elman family's approval and that of the Parks and Recreation Board, who at their June meeting recommended approval to the City Council. What I'd like to do is walk you through the concept plan a little bit, just to give you an idea of the level of improvements that this proposed gift would make. And then I would like to turn it over to Candy Hansen with the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation to talk about some of the conditions of the gift. And then also mention that Candy's been instrumental in making the gift a reality by facilitating the gift by routing it through the Community Foundation to the city. So essentially the restroom would consist of, the trailhead would consist of restrooms, shelter. It would provide for landscaping, irrigation. There would be a parking lot there. There would also be a trailhead marker and signage as you drive by west on West 12th Street. The area actually sits down below the grade of the actual roadway itself. And so we wanted to make sure that it's visible, not only for the people that are on the trailhead, but people that are driving by. So we get lots of calls from folks that want to get on the trailhead. This would be a perfect spot for them to be able to do that. It would also have concrete walkways. It would have wildflower areas. And then it would also have wayfinding information, maps of the trail system, maps of area things of interest, such as Sherman Park and the Battleship and some of the other amenities in that area. The other thing that it would have is vending machines, so that if somebody was using the bike trail, they could stop and get a water or Gatorade or something like that. And then the other thing, and it was actually a suggestion of Mr. Ellman, is that it'd be nice for be able to put air in their bike tires. And so it would have an air compressor that would be able to fill their tires as needed. And so it really will have everything that we would anticipate a biker or a walker or a rollerblader would need. And so unless there are questions about the concept plan we put together, I'd like to turn it over to Candy to talk a little bit more about the conditions of the gift.
Okay, thanks, Ben.
Mr. Mayor, Councilors, I'm Candy Hansen, representing Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation, 300 North Phillips Avenue in downtown Sioux Falls. And I'm really happy to be here tonight and to be able to just at least ask you to recognize Mr. Bob Ellman and Mr. Richard Ellman, who have joined us here. They represent the Ellman family. Bob is Jim's brother, and Richard is Jim's son. The family has come together and brought 3 private family foundations in order together to make this gift through the Community Foundation. As you know, the land is very important to the Ellman family, and so is Jim's memory. Jim was an avid biker. He loved the bike trail. He used the bike trail constantly. Unfortunately, he suffered from a debilitating disease called multiple system atrophy and was forced to go to a recumbent bike and then ask for assistance to get around the bike trail as his condition worsened. So when the family came together and thought about Jim and a legacy to him and to the family, they thought of working with the Parks Department on this trailhead concept that you see. The conditions on the gift are fairly simple. The gift, in exchange for the gift, the family would like to name the park in perpetuity the Ellman Park Trailhead and ask that the city use that in referring to that area for good forever, as we say at the Community Foundation, to consult them if anything changes. And we do ask that we be able to place a small commemorative marker at some place mutually agreeable to the city and the Parks Department and to the family.
Questions, Candy? Thank you very much, Candy. Appreciate it. Others wish to address the council on item number 35? Bob, Richard, we really want to thank you very much for your efforts. You've been a great citizen for a lot of things, and this is wonderful, so thank you very, very much. Bob, you can come on up here and just give us your name and address.
I'm Bob Ellman, and Rich is sat back there. I just want to know that we contacted the Sioux Falls Area Foundation because about 30 years ago, I took Earl McCart to show him what I thought the ski area should be. And about 3/4 of the way in, we got stuck. And we had to get a city record to come out and pull us out, and we had to walk the rest of the way, but we did get the ski area started. So I don't want to cause anybody any trouble to anybody here, and so that's why we have Candy here to help us. Okay?
Wow, that's really generous, and we really do appreciate it in Jim's memory, so thank you very much. Is there a move for approval? Jamison moved.
Second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Bennigan seconded. Further comments?
I note on the resolution that there is an attached document for reference. Would it be possible for the council to get a copy of that document?
Do you not have Exhibit B attached to your resolution? Yeah, Exhibit B would be the agreement between the Community Foundation and the Ellman Foundation, so certainly be able to provide that for you.
Thank you.
Further questions? Got a motion made by James, second by Bennigan to approve item 35. Further discussion, all in favor of that motion to approve? Vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
All members present and voted. Item 35 has been approved 8-0. And again, thank you, Bob and Richard. We appreciate it. Item 36.
A resolution approving the collective bargaining agreement between the City of Sioux Falls and police officers and sergeants, Sioux Falls Fraternal Order of Police Lodge Number 1, LC.
Bill O'Toole from Human Resources again. This resolution, if it seems like this looks familiar, because we were just here about a year ago. We negotiated with the police officers and sergeants in 2006 and 2007. But this resolution is to adopt the labor agreement. It's a 3-year agreement that we're very pleased with. And just as some highlights, that the contract does include a 3% cost of living adjustment for each year of that 3-year agreement. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have related to this agreement.
Questions of Bill on item 36?
Yeah, Bill, you said it's a 3-year agreement. I suspect it's retroactive to January 1st?
This would be 2008 through 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Further questions? Others that wish to address the council on item 36? Is there a motion by the council to approve item 36?
Move for approval, Benninga.
Benninga moves. Is there a second?
Second, Costello.
Costello seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of approving item 36 will vote yes. Those opposed vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present vote. Item 36 has been approved 8-0. Item 37.
A resolution adopting a derivative policy for the City of Sioux Falls.
Mr. Mayor? This was an assignment of the Fiscal Committee. As many know, the council was split on the use of derivatives, but the Fiscal Committee was very united on forming a policy that would address the use of them in city government. The language of this comes from the GFOA, the Investment Board, and also the Fiscal Committee. We spent a long time working on this, probably 4 or 5 months. The first section of it defines what forms derivatives can take. The next section defines the risk, and then the final section lays out the policy. And a couple of highlights there are that they cannot be used for speculative purposes and only entered into after consultation with the City Council. And also it establishes that derivative transactions will only be entered into if the fixed rate is at least 25 basis points lower than the fixed rate on traditional bonds. Those are some of the highlights, and then I encourage any of the others on the Fiscal Committee to weigh in here. Councilor Costello brought this forth, so if he has any comments, I'd welcome that.
I would just note that several people, as Vernon has indicated, weighed in on this, from the internal auditors, some industry people, started with GFOA language, and the Investment Advisory Council. It may not, I think it's as close to perfect as we're going to get. We did, as Vernon said, spend a lot of time on it, and very comfortable with what we came up with.
Any questions of anybody?
Yeah, just to clarify, the City Council will have the ultimate say in whether we use the derivatives and not somebody that's selling the bonds or anything. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Further comments? Others that wish to address council on item 37? Is there a motion to approve?
I so move.
Knutson moved. Is there a
Second, Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh seconded. Further comments? Seeing no further comments, all in favor of the motion to approve item 37, vote yes. Those opposed, vote no.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
No.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benega?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
All members present voted 7 yes, 1 no. Item 37 has been approved. At this time, I will turn the chair over to the council chair, Councilmember Jamison, for items 38 and 39. So I will give you the chair.
Very good. Annually, the council elects a chair and vice chair, and it always occurs in the first meeting in July. And we will begin with a motion for someone for chair. Is there anyone who wishes to make a motion for chair?
Make a motion to nominate Dee Knudsen for chair.
Dee Knudsen has been nominated. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Brown, second. Any further nominations for council chair? All in favor will signify by saying aye, and those opposed, nay. Call the roll, please.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes.
Motion carried. Dee Knudsen is the new council chair. At this time, we'll entertain nominations for the vice chair. I would turn the mic over to Dee Knudsen because I don't think as chair I can be making a motion, and I'll make, if that's approved by everyone.
Well, first of all, I would like to say on behalf of the entire council that we think you have done a fabulous job as our chairperson, and I hope that I can do half as well. Are there any nominations for vice chair?
I would like to nominate Bob Litz for vice chair.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second, Benninga.
Okay. Are there any other nominations for vice chair of the city council? Okay, hearing none, all in favor of Councilor Litz being our new vice chair, please say yes.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Thank you. You still have the chair, Chair.
And would there be a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting?
So moved.
Second, Jameson.
Okay, all in favor of adjourning, yes? Take roll, please.
Councilmembers Knutson?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
Staggers?
Yes.
Benninga?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Costello?
Yes.
Jameson?
Yes.
Kavanaugh?
Yes. Hey, that's all right.
Good luck.
Thanks for doing that.